Good morning, T-Walls! Mr. Quentin here with what we did for Thursday, March 4th, 2021. Yes, as you know, we are all studying human rights, and there are different ways of discussing human rights. We can have conversations about it, you can watch documentaries about it, but there can also be commercials about it. These are known as public service announcements or PSAs. And so, what we're going to do today is watch a few of them and then make our own public service announcement. That's right, folks. You're going to be the star of your own commercial. And so, as always, we're going to pretend that we are first period and head on into quarter three. You, of course, are going to be going to your particular period. Once you're in quarter three, jump into March 1st, week of March 1st, head on into Thursday. You will see that the first thing we have are the human rights ad examples. You'll need to click there twice because it is going to take you out of Schoology. And you'll see here that we have some videos that we can watch that talk about all the different human rights from the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And these are brief little ads, and you can see as you scroll through that there are all sorts of different ones. And you can click on the little arrows here to advance back and forth. So you can choose which ones you'd like to look at to get a couple of ideas. All right, so you're going to get some ideas for your human rights ad. And then you are going to go into the assignment. Now, this is a minor grade. It is for points. And it says here in the description, after viewing some of the ad examples from the Youth for Human Rights website, come up with an idea to make your own public service announcement. You're going to post your idea to Flipgrid and submit it in the attachment. Make sure you do both for points. That's right, folks. We want to make sure that people are having the ability to put their ideas down and then go make your video. Okay, so when you get into it, it's going to look a little something like this. All right, so after you've come up with your idea for your human rights public service announcement, again, a PSA, you're just going to provide the idea or the outline for it. Okay, you don't have to come up with some big, huge thing. It's just going to be a short Flipgrid video that you're ultimately making here. Okay. I do want 5 complete and complex sentences to describe your idea or your outline. If you would like to, like maybe you're maybe you would like to write a script out instead. Cool. Then you need at least 5 lines for each person in your script. Okay. You can be as creative as you like when you make your Flipgrid video. Once you have submitted your Google Doc to Schoology, then you can go ahead and record the Flipgrid. You do need to do it both for points, and this is the link that will take you to the Flipgrid. All right. If you have any problems using Flipgrid, then please let me know so that we can get that squared away. But it's Flipgrid. Everybody should be pretty familiar with it, where you can use your camera on your Chromebook, and then you can just record it and immediately upload it. I'll be able to see it, and then I can post it so that other people can see it. If you are worried about maybe you're a little shy, don't worry. It does not post automatically where other people can see it. I will be moderating them as they come through. All right. So this is just an idea, a fun way. I think that it will make it so that you can understand a little bit more about human rights and explain it in a way that is easy for you. So it doesn't have to be some formal assignment that you're typing out. It doesn't have to be something like a test or a quiz. But at the same time, you can still share your understanding of human rights in a way that's kind of fun. Now, you'll see here that in mine, I did, here's my example here. So I said my idea / outline is for my PSA, my public service announcement, to be about slavery. I will discuss why slavery is bad and how it is a very easy thing for all people to agree on. I will also explain how things like human trafficking still affect slavery today, which will make it important to understand what it looks like. When you see something that may be linked to human trafficking, then you should say something. Reporting things to the authorities helps make sure that a human rights violation like slavery won't happen anymore. 5 sentences, okay? This does not have to be very hard. And this leaves you open to discuss it however you want, okay? So you don't have to make some big, huge, convoluted script. This is something your Flipgrid is literally cannot be more than 2 minutes anyway. All right, so it's going to be something very easy for you to do. If you decide to do a script, I have an example of a script down here as well. You can see I made it pretty simple. I've got a good guy and a bad guy. Hey, man, what do you think you're doing? What does it look like I'm doing? Haven't you ever seen human trafficking before? Maybe I haven't, but what you're doing isn't good. Well, what do you think you're going to do about it? Well, first I'm going to run. Hey, wait, come back here. Then I'm going to call the police. I sure hope he doesn't call the police. It's always important that if you see something, you say something. You never know when someone's human rights are at stake. Man, if I'd known all the horrible things that would happen, I would have never gotten into this racket. Folks, as you can see, it doesn't have to be super hard or super complex, okay? This is just a fun and creative way to express your knowledge about human rights. Okay, so if you have questions, let me know. This is a minor grade assignment. It is for points. It is due by 11:59 tonight. So please make sure that it's not late. Send me that note in Schoology. Send me that email if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Other than that, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, Mr. Quinton. Out.